Hello, today we're going to build a smoking box for our farm here to be able to smoke cold smoked bacon. It's a box that we're going to hook up to a small stove. I need to smoke some bacon here in a couple of days, so we need to get this box going. Stay tuned. Okay, hey, we're back. I've made some progress here. You can see it's looking more like a box. I have it laid on its back. Back this up a little bit. I think I got it, yeah. And I've put on a top and a bottom. Right now it can go either way. They're both identical each end. Like I said, it's 4 foot. My next step here is I got to put another one of these last panels together. I got the boards cut for. I got to put the panels together, and that's going to make the box, the door, sit there. So we're going to be fitting a door here before too long, and getting some hinges on, and then we will sit there and get a hole cut for. Take you for a little ride here and get you set. Okay, here we're getting a little closer. I got the lid made. I got some hinges and latches on this thing. I just put a couple little latches just to kind of hold the door closed. And we have a smoker box. Kind of hard. That thing's right at 4 foot tall. I wanted it big enough to where I could put some stuff in here. Now what we got left is we have to cut a hole in the bottom down here on the floor to receive a 6-inch stovepipe. Now that will of course be on the underside of the box, and when the smoke comes from the cooking chamber, that fitting there will be under the box, and hopefully the temperatures in that chimney stack are down low enough that it shouldn't be a problem, because all we want is cool smoke coming into this box. And then I am not going to vent the box yet until I fire up, and then I will probably drill some holes along the top of the box, maybe a few in there, and I don't want to put those holes in there until I get this thing set up and I get some smoke rolling into it. And then I want to see how much, and then I'll probably Either that or I can drill another hole and maybe around 3 inches in the top, and then put a piece of the board or something with an offset screw to where it just kind of opens and closes it where I can control it. So that is where we are at now with this. I will update you a little later. A little bit of experimental, but of course I showed you we got the door and we had some racks to hang or stack or whatever. What I did was I took a square of a board and I put one screw in there, drilling out the pilot hole. So this is a pivot, and then I can slide this over, and that's a 6-inch pipe, so I went and put several 1-inch holes in there. So I don't know how much smoke I'm going to be to get this to work right or whatever. I may have to drill more holes or whatever, but with this I can start blocking off holes to choke the smoke or to increase it as I see fit with an adjustment. Okay, now for oh, here we are again. We're in the heat of the battle here. Sat there, it's become, you can't leave this thing for a minute, and that's what I've been told. But we got good smoke coming out of the box. I don't know if you can see all that smoke coming. I've been hovering right around 90 to 95. I tell you what, when you see the thermometer start heading up, you got to open the little door here, and it's usually started flaming up, and you got to give her a little spritz, calm it down. If you let it go a couple seconds too long, she'll climb up. It's jumped up above 100 on me a couple times, you know, like 105, 107. Does that just to rapidly cool it down. I'll go over and pop the box open real quick, and after dousing the flames here, and then it drops it right down, and we're able to control it just within a few minutes. Got a little thermometer here that's I got the probe sticking through the box up there, and so it's just reading the inside temperature. So all right, other than that, I mean, I got the stove choked all the way down, and so it's just smoldering, and then it dries out the wood and flames up a little bit, so we just throw a little spritz on it to keep it maintained. All right, we'll talk to you later. Well, we've got about another 15, maybe 20 minutes left of smoking, and you can see she's still cranking out the smoke. Definitely is a having to keep an eye on this at all times. It wants to flare up. It's been a constant, almost like you feel like you're putting the fire out, but then I soaked them chips really good again. And since that thing just flared up and jumped up over 100 degrees real quick, I do a heat dump. And while I'm doing this heat dump, I'm going to give you guys a shot of what's in there. Shut that back up. Continue to smoke. I think I doused that pretty good. Excuse the jumping around, but there's the setup there. I think the next time I do this, I might want to get this stove a little further away and add another stick or two of the pipe, and just give it a little bit more time to travel to cool down. So yeah, doing that door open real quick and fanning it out a little bit, it drops it down to 95 real quick. So, but like I said, we got about another 15-20 minutes. It's been doing good most of the time. So we will catch you here in a bit. And check out the end result of this bacon being cured by frying up a little pan of it for some tasting. Been waiting on this for a little while.